Unmuted. Hey, it's a new thing. Let's start from the beginning. All right. So, hey guys, I've already messed it up once. So I'm going to get it right the second time. But this is just like everything in life. Just like you said, it's a mixture of failure and successes. And life has no box. Clearly, this is me. I'm a regular guy. I work for the Department of Health and Human Services. I go to sleep at 10:30. I wake up at 9. I do everything that a regular person does. But in the sense of there being no box, I don't let anything keep me there. So I'm a wrestler. I'm a rapper. I own a business. And I'm a wrestling promotion owner, a business owner. So I did say professional wrestling. So what is a guy like me, a little guy like me, doing in the ring like that? Like, are you kidding me? Like, whenever we think of professional wrestling, we think of Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Austin 316, right? We don't think about the little guys. No longer is wrestling a place where you see overly muscle-bound people in the ring. You know, now, some people would say that wrestling is a modern-day soap opera where you're just watching a whole bunch of drama. Men in underwear wrestling and fighting for a belt, right? Makes no sense. But at the end of it, wrestling is way more than the little bit of fanfare that it's attributed to. It's way more than just some pyro and loud music and a light show. Ultimately, wrestling, it's where we have community. Wrestling is where we find the best parts and the worst parts of what life is. It's a representation. It's still real to me. Now, I'm not going to tell you that everything that you see in that wrestling ring is as real as we would like for it to be. But the ultimate truth is it's real enough for you to end up in a stretcher. A lot of people have lost life and limb doing the things that we love for the art of wrestling, because that's exactly what it is. Now, over time, we've lost some of the connection with the people, some of the connection with our folks, because it has been caught up in the speculation of being fake. But so many people don't realize that prior to anyone being able to live that dream of jumping off the top rope and pumping that elbow down into the chest of your foe, the force is just with me, that you have to train. There's weeks and months and years of training that has to occur. You know, I have seen many of people take that first bump that is the opposite of every self-human preserving thought that you have. And once you hit the mat, you're walking out the ring. But it's a lot more than just men and women and people just fighting. There's psychology. There's got to be something that ties you in, that makes you feel. We have had people cry and people laugh and cheer. And ultimately, pro wrestling is life. You know, it is the physical embodiment of struggle. It tells a story from the start to the finish. You know, sometimes in wrestling, you have your victories, you win. Sometimes in wrestling, you're winning with your friends. Sometimes you're winning with your enemies or folks that you don't know are your enemies. Oh, wrestling gives you the opportunity to peek deep inside of who you are as a person, to feel your pain, to feel the struggle. You know, sometimes wrestling is very funny. Wrestling is funny, just like life is. And, you know, just like life, sometimes you just got to grab it by the balls, because ultimately you never know what life is gonna. I am so sorry, y'all. I know this was not meant to happen. 1 second.
Hey, man, I got your pizza here you ordered.
I didn't order a pizza, man. Like,
Oh, maybe you didn't hear me first. I said I got this pizza here you ordered.
I didn't order pizza. Just chill. Chill. Just.
Oh. Yo, what's up, big man? Huh? How you like that? Oh. What? Is this a camera? No. How you get this off? Do it. Oh, shit. Ah!
Sometimes you never know what to expect, but you got to kick wrestling in the face. You got to kick life in the face. And at the end of it, you come out on top. It's a struggle, but you don't give up. It's a constant fight. Sometimes you get hit with the pizza, but then you realize that that person that you saw on TV that was spouting lightning from his fingers, you're not just like that person. You are the lightning. And after a while, you start to realize that every box that was set in your life, everything that they told you that you couldn't be, you could. It was inspiring. Wrestling showed you that you weren't just a dad, you're a superhero. Wrestling is life, and we need to connect back with our people. We miss you guys. So buy those tickets. Come to those events, whether you are joining us virtually or not. It's life, and we miss you. Thank you.
Wow. What can you say? Hey man, great job. I don't know who's presenting or what, I've no idea who's presenting about what. That was the last type of presentation I was expecting from you. So, again, you don't know who's in your community, and that's why PechaKucha is so great in bringing all these hidden heroes to the surface. Well, great. That's one of my top 10 ever PechaKucha presentations. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I've seen a lot of presentations, I can tell you. That's so great.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.